But first and foremost, this podcast is powered by Shea Moisture Men. The Shea Moisture Men collection was designed to provide head-to-toe care for men of color and keep you looking fresh and feeling even fresher. Shea Moisture's products are formulated with ingredients that are naturally derived and sustainably sourced from hair care to beard care to body care. See which line will provide you with safe and uncompromising care at SheaMoisture.com. Shea Moisture Men, built to serve men of color. Now, of course, back to the pod. I need to have like a sick transition to the song.
Right into the intro, right into the song.
But you can start doing the beat. You do the beat. Never mind. If you started doing that, you just start going. Just like in Batman.
It's always that song.
Yo.
Yes.
Wagwan Govy.
The world general speaking.
Medea still, you know? What are you saying, man?
I'm just chilling. Of course, it's me.
Shop like Shak. You.
How you been, man? It's been a couple weeks. We took a birthday celebration week off. Happy belated, even though I gave you the happy on the actual day birthday.
Yes.
That shindig was popping.
Oh, man. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, I guess. So, man, I'm old. The grays are starting to pop up. You know what I mean? But, hey, blessed. I'm black, blessed, highly favored. You know what I mean? So... but nah, for real, the birthday turn up was crazy, bro. Mm-hmm. Shout out to everyone that came through. I had an amazing time. I hope you had an amazing time.
I definitely did. I ate my ass off. I had mad plates.
Yeah.
I drank a lot. Saw the people that I haven't seen in a minute. I saw some of your people that I haven't seen in a minute that have by osmosis became my people.
Yeah.
It was good vibes all around. It was definitely needed. And if I didn't go to Miami after, I would have been like, I've been itching to do something. Leave the house.
I know.
So it did that.
Definitely did that. And I took the rest of the week off. I had to recover.
Wow.
I worked on the Monday and then I took the rest of the week off. I was like, you know what? Since the move and even stuff before that, I had no time off. So literally took a few days off just to, decompress, unwind, and just chill out. Much needed. I recommend that to anyone who can do it. If you have the luxury, you got vacation days, take them, use them, take some time off. Even if you don't go anywhere, just take some time off and just chill out, man. It's definitely needed. So it felt good. I actually got to explore the city a little bit.
What'd you do?
Went to a concert. I went to see Looney. I think I was telling you about this.
Yeah. So you've been talking about Looney for a minute. Yeah,
so shout out to her. I went to high school with her, which is crazy. So going to that concert, seeing her at Danforth Music Hall.
Wow.
Someone from the end, someone, kid from Scarborough, and seeing her actually perform and running into people from high school was a surreal moment. You know what I mean? It's man. It just
that's a big moment. It's not like seeing your friend perform at like Mr. Patty. I'm not sure if that's a place.
I don't even know what that.
I was trying to fit. I almost said Roti, and I'm not sure it's a real place.
Is that a real place?
It sounds like it, but I was like, it's not like seeing your friend perform at Roti or Mr. Patty.
Yeah.
At the end of Military Trail or something. I made up where it might be.
You did. But for real, like that was, like I said, a surreal moment, man. I'm watching her perform and I'm like, yo, I remember seeing this girl on stage at like talent shows in high school, and seeing her perform with my next brethren, Just John, and like that's where I first saw her do her thing. So
how's he doing?
He's good, man. He's good. He's out in LA and everything like that. But it's just good seeing people you came up with get to another level and actually start living out their dreams. We're all trying to take that next step in our careers. So it was blessed, man. I love seeing the energy in the city of just our generation of people and taking that next step, you know? So
Yeah.
for me, it was fantastic. Couple weeks off and just, yeah, man, needed it. But back on the grind, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I know you also had some business and some busyness and some time off. So like, what happened with you, man?
So we took that time off originally for your birthday, and that was great. That was a good time. I enjoyed every second of it, and then I ended up going to. I say it like I didn't expect it.
I know it just happened to pop up.
we went to Miami
Hey.
the week after.
Okay.
And that shit was it was needed. Like, I haven't been on a vacation since, like, I don't know, it's been years.
Yeah.
It's been years, and it's been like a couple jobs back. So like that's how far it's been as far as jobs. And I know when you're listening to this, you're gonna be like, yeah, but I see you live in life, you in LA all the time. What are you talking about?
I mean, you're wearing the LA hat right now.
Yeah, but that's not those aren't vacations. Okay,
I hear you.
That's just split life living. That's what that's just all it is.
Yeah,
it's still sunshine and palm trees, but it's still wake up. It's actually it's harder sometimes. You got to wake up extra early.
It's true.
So it was good. Yeah, we went to Miami. Kicked it with Coco's friends for the first couple of days, which is dope. She hasn't seen them in some months since LA.
Right.
It was actually one of Coco's best friends and her friend that she works with that helped us with our proposal. Well, so it was cool to kick it with them. We also met up with like the former boss who ran the venue that we actually used as well.
Right.
So it was like a little reunion of sorts for that, which added a little special touch to it. But like, imagine just staying at a hotel and then you wake up, you have no plan at all. During the days, there ain't nothing really to do, and you wanna control your money spending. Yeah. So what do you do when it's hot outside? You just walk to the beach, and did that every day for 7 days. That was amazing. Just walk to the beach. We ended up going to me, one of the highlights definitely for both of us was going to it was on an all-inclusive boat ride.
Okay.
So it was kind of sketchy in the setup, you know. We found a website. The website looked weird.
Yeah.
But like I seen like it looked like legit enough to me. Like I know the level of sketch that equals good time. I think I've been able to.
The level of sketch that equals good time.
There's an appropriate amount of sketch involved in good time sometimes. If it's too polished,
right,
it's mid.
Okay.
Not polished enough. Like this thing said like $100.
Yeah.
All inclusive. Twerk contest. DJ on the boat. 3 hours. I was like, whoa.
That sounds lit.
You had me at. I don't know which one.
Which one? Yeah. Which one did they have you at?
So we got those tickets. We popped up. We was like confused walking around for a bit because it's like, meet us outside of this establishment on Biscayne Bay. And I was
that's
like,
kind of sketch. Yeah.
All right. And then we found a bunch of people that were confused like us. And then we all found the person and we all figured it out. And 3 hours of like that ratchetness. Like sometimes your soul needs a level.
You gotta get ratchet.
We don't get it no more. Like I don't go to the clubs. I go to the bars. I'm with my people, and it doesn't get like that.
The bar doesn't get ratchet like that.
They said twerk contest. They didn't even need like anybody to judge the contest. They had as soon as everybody was loaded up on the boat.
Yeah.
They were like, all right, don't jump over the boat. Don't do drugs on the boat. They said a couple funny jokes. And then they started the music. As soon as they started the music, we were strategic. Coco had our spot.
Yeah.
I was at the bar waiting for it to open. As soon as the bar opened, the bartender just grabs a bottle and starts pouring shots down all these girls' mouths.
Jeez!
I was like, oh shit, this is going down. Yeah. And then I go upstairs.
Yeah.
Every girl's just like auto twerking. I was like, what is this?
Auto twerk.
They was on auto twerk. They was on auto twerk. You could put that one there.
Yeah. We did. I loved it.
Like, and then like Coco went down. We switched because I was like, okay, done drinks. Let's get another one. She's like, I'll go. She goes down. Coco's like texting me. She's like, do you want a hot dog? Because they had like snacks and shit. I'm like, and then I'm like, yes, please hurry. Surrounded by mad twerkas. Because like if you saw the picture, if there was a picture of me, I'd be like this. And it was just like ass. everywhere.
Ass
And they was playing some of the bangers. They was playing some of the ones that I haven't heard. I like, you know, and through going back and forth to the bar because I found out the liquor was like actually 20%, which I've never seen. It's fine. We got our money's worth.
Okay.
All of a sudden, I heard the beginning of "Welcome to the Party." Oh. You know, I cut that conversation short. Yeah. I didn't even get my drink. I said, "I'm gonna be right back."
I'll be back.
I go upstairs and I was like,
just saying.
I don't know what song. There was a song where, like, you know, when you become that couple that everybody's like got their camera phones out there, hey,
that's the song for you guys.
No, that wasn't it.
Okay,
but there was another one. There was another one. It probably was Future.
Ooh, really?
I mean, I had a March Madness moment. I had a Dreams and Nightmares moment. Like, it just brought me back.
What was
as a couple? I can't recall.
I can't see that.
I wonder if I called Coco to this. I can't. I did tell her because she feels horrible. She wants to be here so bad.
I know.
I'm like, we'll call you at some point during the party.
Yeah.
But it was that was a party. So if I could,
so like you were standing there like just like
until
like you're about to take a charge in the pose.
And then Coco came and then they all wanted to twerk with her.
Of course.
Twerk on her.
Twerk on. Man,
she handled business after that. Yeah. It wasn't like they were dancing on me. I was just in the middle of it.
That's fair. You're just there. You're just there. Hey, nothing wrong with being there. Yo, but it's funny you mentioned like the level of sketchiness equals.
There's a meter.
There's a formula there.
Yeah.
It's like S equals.
Sketch
equals lit or whatever. We'll get there. I'm not good at math, but we'll get there. But because a similar experience happened to us in Mexico when we went. We went to Mexico. We did this similar. It was on a boat for some reason.
It was?
It was on a boat. So we get there and it's like this all-inclusive type of thing as well. Mexican experience.
My rationale was like, you're not gonna lie about a boat. You either have a boat or you don't have a boat.
So we show up. Yeah. We had to take like a shuttle to get there.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where like we don't know anyone. We're in a foreign country, whatever. We show up to this place. We don't know where we're going. Ours was at night, so which is even crazier. But you get there and it's like, shit, just people, drinks, food, people dancing, having a good time, and we're out on a boat. And literally that was it. Like we didn't get the twerking, but there were mad drinks, tequila shots, games, all sorts of stuff, and like probably the best night of our trip. But it was also like the sketchiest night too, you know?
There has to be that moment, that window of time where you're like, I don't know if this is going to happen.
Right.
Yo, I literally, I had my data off for 90% of the trip. As soon as we got there, I was like, data on. Roam like home today. Today I'm roaming like home.
$10 today.
And I was like, perfect. Now I'm just going to upload all these videos immediately.
Shit, that's wicked, man.
Yeah, so that trip was fun. Glad to be back. I did the thing where you take the day off the day after.
Smart.
So clutch.
Smart.
Yo, I took the day off the day after.
Yeah.
And like just had a day with self. It was beautiful.
You need that.
I like played video games. I was like watching a lot of Better Call Saul. I smoked a couple blunts, maybe one, and like a joint or something. I like cleaned the room. I did the laundry, unpacked the suitcases.
Because if you don't do it that day, that sits there for like a week, just stank, bruh.
I did not want to see an angry Coco, or at least one that was gonna ask me why we decided to. You know, I've been like, you're right. I wasn't gonna push for it. that would have been my response.
Yeah. Nah, you need that day off after vacation.
Yeah.
That extra day. Especially if you travel, take that extra day.
I also realized that this was my first trip.
Yeah.
Where I was gone with the baldy in a Caribbean climate.
Yeah.
Like I go to LA, but like since I've been going to LA, like that's been like my ball destination.
Okay.
Before that, slightly before that was like Bahamas, the cruise.
Okay.
I had hair.
Yeah.
Got bald. Went to LA.
Okay.
Only place I was going was LA. So my sunburn on my head was not a thing.
Yeah.
Bro, one day, because I'm never trying to be that, like, I'm very conscious of it. I'm not ever trying to be that dude that's like, nah, you ain't gonna catch me in my baldy. No, I have a beautiful baldy.
Yeah.
When I shave it, fresh. Like this one's
There you go.
This hat just looks so nice with this outfit.
Yeah, I feel you.
So, I'm out there, fresh baldy. I think I might have, I forgot didn't include baldy with the sunblock.
Ooh, so you got burned. You got sunburned baldy.
Yeah. Day 2,
Jeez.
it was like shedding snakeskin all over my head.
That's disgusting,
okay,
bro.
you know what Trey Young's hair looked like?
Oh, man.
That's the level of peel that was hanging off the top of my head.
Bro, you didn't have no aloe?
Oh, yeah. The aloe cleared that shit up in like a day and a half.
I was about to say.
And then, for the majority of the trip, I didn't shave. I had to go hat on head.
Oh, yeah, because you couldn't. It'd be too irritated. You couldn't shave.
I was wearing a hat with outfits that I would never wear hats with. Like, you know them, like, them, like, flowy joints with the buttons or whatever? I never wear a hat. I can't. I think it cheapens the outfit.
It does.
I had to just do it.
Damn, you need some shea moisture, man. You needed some moisture on that.
Shea moisture. Didn't have much. Yeah, word. I should have had shea moisture with me, to be honest. But yeah, so we figured it out.
Yeah.
But that was a learning tool or a learning period for me because I forgot.
Yeah.
I completely forgot.
You have to. You have to. Even like that week I took off, like we were having Florida weather here, bro.
Yeah, I know. I saw you guys were in the 30s. I'm like, okay, you guys are priming that shit for when I get back.
So
that's
like
litty.
I like you a couple days, you know, like I don't be shaving every day if I'm not going out, right? I'm like, if I'm gonna be on camera at work or I'm like, you know, going out, I'll shave, right? But I might let this go a couple days, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I did that by mistake, and I forgot to wear a hat one day, and I don't know if you can see it now, but I had the line, I had a tan line.
Oh, man,
I'm not trying to get
that's
that.
why I forgot. That's a big reason why I was like, I gotta let the baldy go because I'm not gonna have like white head.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's all got to be the same complexion, man. So it's a different. But honestly, I'd rather travel with the baldy than have to worry about trying to get a cut, especially if you're away for like more than a week, and you need that like tape up, you need that line up or whatever. Like I'd rather just be able to shave it myself. I know you guys, like, people can line themselves up or whatever.
But
but
like, look at that, bro. Like, I did this by myself. Come on, you can do it too.
No, I'm saying, though, but, like, I'd rather just be able to just take everything off than have to worry about, like, the levels and going, like, a level 2 or level 1, Like, you know, I'd rather just roll with the baldy.
How often do you go to the barber?
If there's an occasion, man.
Oh, so you do for yourself until it's time to go?
Until there's, like, my birthday, I was like... No. I'm gonna go.
I was about to say, if you're going to the barbershop like every 2 weeks, I'm like, that's
a waste of money, bro. I got a mortgage.
You could spend that money so much better.
I got a mortgage now, man. But no. But yeah, it's a different feeling, and you got to bring all your supplies with you too. Like when you're traveling now.
Yeah. I got a little travel man purse thing.
Yeah.
I got like and that's why I got that. The one that you didn't get, the wireless.
Yeah.
Shaver.
Stuck in China.
Yeah, because like that's why I used to just like shave. I used it to shave and line it all up.
Yeah.
And fade it too. But yeah, it's something you got to factor in for real. On the flight there.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro! I didn't even talk about the flight there. That I've never experienced a bigger disaster.
Oh man.
On my part and a fuck up as well.
What'd you do?
We showed up 3 hours early, like you should.
Right.
We smoked a blunt outside the airport, like you should.
Okay. I like that.
And then we popped an edible right before getting in the line, as you should.
Okay.
So we get in the line, and I just realized we're all in line waiting for it to open. Like, the airport's not open.
Sorry, wait. The airport closes?
Yeah, it does. I've never been there before, but like it was like 3:30, and it was supposed to open at 4. And our flight was at 7. Like, the airport wasn't closed, but like the gate was closed because nobody was there.
Got you.
So it eventually opened, started going. I started feeling the edible. I'm like, oh man, here it goes. And that's always the gamble game you play because you want it to hit as soon as you're leaving security or just getting.
It too early.
I took it too early because I thought we were gonna move, but I'd never been to the airport when it closed. It hit. We started moving eventually. It was fine. Then I just realized, like, you know when, like, you can feel, like, almost like I was lightheaded.
Yeah.
I was lightheaded.
Got you.
Got through security, and thank God that's when it kicked. Fast track before that.
Okay.
Before that.
So backtrack. Yeah.
Backtrack. Before we even waited in that line, we found out that we had our COVID test that we needed.
Right.
But
you still need those, eh?
Yeah, to get there, not to come back. It said it was within 72 hours we did it. It's actually 24, so we had to go spend $60 a piece to go and do that, to get tested.
Wow.
So before we even got through the gate and all that stuff, we went to the place in the airport where you can get your test.
Okay.
That wasn't open. We had to wait for that. I was sitting there waiting, and we're just like making the best of it. You know, Coco's still in great spirits.
Okay.
Even knowing that like we pretty much are gonna miss our flight.
Right.
And she's talking about something, and I'm just like realizing, I'm like, yo, I don't feel good.
Oh shit.
I'm like, I don't feel good. I need to go to the washroom somewhere.
Oh shit.
And like we're like where you gotta get on that train thing or whatever. So I'm like, I don't even know where a washroom is. I'm gonna have to get on that thing and go to somewhere else.
A different terminal or whatever. Yeah.
Long story short, found out that there was a washroom nearby. I also really needed water. Like I felt so dehydrated.
You were at that point. Yep.
Yeah. So as soon as somebody told her where the washroom was, I sprinted. Why is there a 7-Eleven pop-up looking thing in the airport? I was like, if I've ever seen a mirage, I'm seeing one right now.
That's tripping, bro.
So I threw up.
Okay.
Got some water.
Yeah.
Coco grabbed all of our bags. I was like, how the hell? She wheeled up with like a big. She's like, let's roll. We were in the wrong spot. Let's go. We made it to the right spot. I threw up again, and then I felt okay-ish. But like, fuck, it was a bad edible that really like on top of the fact that we had to like we got our flight fucked up, and that was just like the worst.
I don't think edibles are for you, man.
No, that was a bad edible. I do this all. That's like it's like my flight.
That's your routine?
It's like...
Are you a nervous flyer?
No. I just like to sleep.
Gotcha.
And I don't like to lay... Like, if I'm on a plane and it's hard for me to fall asleep, it's not a good time for me. Because I'm not going to watch a movie. I don't really... Fair. I'll watch a movie, but then I always get that weird level of sleepy, but that I don't fall asleep in. So I'd like to just get on the plane, we're on the tarmac, and I'd like to wake up when it's like almost time to go.
All right, I feel that.
So yeah, like that was definitely the worst experience for me at the airport.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah, I'm hearing stories too about like you have to get there like 4 hours in advance now.
Yeah, I think 3 is good. I don't know. 4 sounds. I don't know. When I was 3 was cool. I can't imagine having to be there for 4.
Yeah. Before you could cut it close, you do like 2 hours and you were good.
2 is my regular.
But nah, you can't anymore.
I tried to do 2:15.
Ooh, that's kind of close, bro.
I've forgotten. What did I forget before? Oh, I forgot my laptop, but I didn't get. I like it was like 10 minutes from here.
Okay.
Back.
Okay, that's not bad.
It was annoying. I had to pay for it, but whatever.
Pay for it. Yeah. Nah. Flying, I don't miss. I like flying. I don't miss the experience of getting on the plane. That whole lead up, getting into the airport,
it's the
checking
worst.
bags,
it's the worst.
and security and this and customs.
It reminds me how bad I wanted to go on whatever trip that was.
Yeah. But it's always worth it because usually when you're traveling, like you're going on vacation or it's like so you're like what, just get through this and it'll be fine. Get past the airport, get on the plane, we'll be fine. That's it. That's all you got to think of in your head.
Yeah. So that thank God behind me. But there's a lot of new music. Before we talk about specific new music, though, I want to bring up that question that I had. Yes. That was based on that sample that we heard and these samples that we've been hearing. And now that we're getting a little bit older, we're hearing a lot of the samples that we identify with versus like when we were younger. It was like, oh, I didn't know that was an original song before that. Right. My question is there like a golden age to be as far as music consumption goes? Because you've hit the apex of I'm old enough to know where these songs have been sampled before.
Yeah.
And I'm also young enough to be outside to enjoy them. And if there is such an age, what age is that?
Huh. So not the song itself. You're talking about like you as an individual. Like what age?
I'm talking about you as the individual, the music consumer.
Yeah.
Is there an age that is like optimal as far as your hypothesis goes?
Yeah.
To consume music where you're like, this is as good as music gets.
Honestly, I feel like we might be there. Like I feel like 30.
You don't think you got some more years?
No, man. I feel like 30 is a year.
I think 40 is. I think it's got to be 40.
No,
it's got to be 40.
I don't know.
I think, to be honest, it can be between 40 and 50 depending on the person.
40 and 50?
Yes. You see my dad? That's 50.
Yeah, but okay, but what's that like?
He just listens to anything I put in front of him, and he has his taste, whatever. But he's more influenced by like us. Like he likes Future and shit. Like, but I'm saying you at 50.
Yeah.
That's us in 20 less than 20 years, almost.
No, this is fuck.
Yeah, it's less than 20 years,
right.
like 28 years or so. Or sorry, 18 years or so. We get there. Yeah. You're old enough that you've made. You made some coins, so you can go outside a little bit. Okay. I'd hope. Unless you're tied up with a bunch of Utes. That's your problem.
This man's your problem. That's your problem.
No, yeah, I can see you with like 6 Utes.
Hold on,
and you're like, yo, I'm
Who's
here.
having 6 Utes, dog? If I haven't started yet, that's not happening with 6.
So I'm just saying, like, you're at the stage where I feel like you're making good enough money and you're young enough to spend it. Okay. In a fun way. Okay. And you also have experienced a lot of music from the past, but you're still into kind of what's going on. I think you go later than that, you're not, like, the chances of you listening to whatever's popping is pretty slim, unless we're talking about, like, how somebody's in their 80s probably likes Drake, because I'm sure that happens.
Yeah. But, no, I feel like that's too late in the game. Because I feel like 30s, you can have that sense of like, okay, these songs were popping when I was a teenager.
Right.
Okay, cool. But then you get the songs that are popping when you're in your 20s or like your early 20s. And they start getting sampled. So like what's happening to us with like the early 2000s getting sampled. Like to me, that's the peak. That's where you're like, yo.
I feel like we're just starting though.
No,
like, we're just starting to like.
I don't want to hear stuff sampled. Like I'm not gonna want to hear stuff today sampled when I'm like 40.
Well, why not?
Because like I don't even really like what's out right now. I want to hear it's that nostalgia feeling of like
it'll be nostalgic regardless. You don't think that hearing that Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar song 20 years from now sampled is really, not gonna hit?
I really think it depends on like
Die on This Hill. This is all you.
No,
just to know, they're all disagreeing.
The nostalgia is like thinking back to certain periods in life. So like high school, college being 2 pivotal periods of your life. So when things get sampled from those periods in your life, whenever that is, that automatically is like the golden era for you.
So you're done having these experiences in your life?
I'm not saying you're done, but I just feel like it means so much more when it's stuff from your high school and college years versus...
I haven't experienced these other ones yet.
But like...
You haven't either?
I haven't either, but like just think about what it means to you to look back at like high school and college and the music that you were listening to.
We definitely romanticize that period more so than any other period.
I think it's the stuff that you grow up with, right? Like music, sports, fashion, whatever it is. The stuff that like you came of age with, that's what sticks with you the most. And that's, to me anyways, that's what would be the most impactful and like
I wish Alan was still here right now because I would like to hear his perspective because it's very interesting to have that. Because I think I understand your perspective, and I do agree with you because that whole coming of age period is different from when you're 30, blah blah blah. Sure. But I also do feel like this time period, like now, there is another coming of age. Like we're molding into men, the men we're gonna be. Okay. It didn't happen in our 20s.
It didn't, but like
those experiences help make us who we're gonna be for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna start solidifying in our 30s. You don't think so?
I just don't know if the music that I'm listening to now is gonna resonate with me the same way.
What experiences do you think you're not gonna like? Are there any experiences you think are gonna happen in your 30s that are gonna be like one of these like pillars? Because I think it's like you have a kid, you get married.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, that's all like pivotal. Like
you buy a house
for sure.
Like all these things, we go even on the dark side. We start losing people too.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of these moments that still continue to happen.
Yeah. I just don't know if like the music to me in 2020, I'll take 2020 to 2022 right now.
Okay.
I don't resonate the same way with those songs these past couple of years as I have with songs 10 years ago. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's where I'm coming from. It's like, sure, I hear what you're saying about the moments in life, but it's just the music. Like, if we're strictly talking about the music today doesn't resonate with me the same way the songs from 10 years ago, 15 years ago do.
Is that due to... I think, yeah. I kind of agree, because I think that, like, the people that I listen to are younger.
Exactly.
And even the people that are older that I listen to, I kind of question, like, all right, when are y'all going to grow up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But then it starts expanding a little bit, because we're going to start talking about Kendrick a little bit. And he's not making immature rap.
No.
He's making rap
it's
for
very
us.
mature.
Like, it feels like some 30-year-old rap music to be honest. I can't understand. I would love to hear a 17-year-old's perspective on his album.
Yeah, I don't know if they're listening to
I would love to hear if 17-year-olds really fuck with Kendrick the way that we do.
Yeah, I don't think they're listening to him like that. It's not for them.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But that's what I mean. Now we're hearing artists, because like this is also new. Like there's never been in the past in hip hop hip hop era, which is like our shit. Like it's not the same way like your dad might have loved Lovers Rock or whatever whatever his music was at the time.
Yeah.
Even like my dad, even if he loved hip hop back in the day, this is all a first seeing a rapper who's in their 40s and 50s rap. 100%. So I think it's going to be very interesting, and it maybe there is an argument to say that like you're going to have those things that, you know, a 50-year-old Drake is going to sample something from 1998. And you're going to say, yo, he remembers, I remember,
no, you're right.
And this slaps.
No, you're right. You're right. You might get a 50-year-old Future sampling, like...
A 50-year-old Future, wow. That's why does the 50-year-old Drake seem so much more sophisticated, but it's not, it's the same thing, but packaged differently.
50... Well, I'm just thinking, like, 50-year-old Drake, like, what would he's going to sample himself.
Yo.
He's going to sample himself.
Yo, it's gonna get crazy.
He's gonna
be sampling
crazy.
himself.
Like all these artists, like
he's gonna sample Marvin's Room.
Oh shit!
He's gonna sample Marvin's Room. It's just gonna be like cups of the rosé, and that's it. Bitches in my
Why am I picturing Smokey Robinson?
Like
I'm picturing Drake turn into like Smokey Robinson.
Yo.
Like, oh, that's disgusting. But like, it's gonna get to a point where these guys are gonna start sampling. These artists are gonna start sampling themselves, or like. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's the era that we came of age in. So maybe you're right. Maybe we just haven't got there.
We just haven't got there. Maybe we gotta see it. Yeah.
I can't picture it. That's wild.
Well, in 20 years when we're still doing this podcast, we'll talk about that. Put a marker on it. We brought up Kendrick's album.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
That finally dropped. That thing has been... People have been waiting on it. Yeah. I know at work we have... last year when we were less busy in the summertime...
Yeah.
We had these weekly Friday meetings where it was just where we shoot the shit about different albums that we all like, rotate.
Yeah.
So that's when I like was introduced to like that's when I was forced to listen to some J. Cole for the first time. And it wasn't like gun to my head, but it was like
change your life.
I need to listen to J. Cole, and I want to listen to it with a critical ear this time versus like a quick. Like, even if for the podcast, and I'm going to listen to it for the podcast, but I'm not going to listen to it the way that I'd like to for that call that I had, because we would chat pretty deeply about shit. Right. People were listening to Future. Like, it was pretty cool. It was all over the place. There was, like, artists that I can't even remember their names that I was listening to.
Right.
We had talked about this Kendrick album.
Okay.
Since last August.
Right.
So it finally dropped. And, it was what, 5 years in the making. They're saying it was.
It was a while in the making, man.
I don't know where to start.
Where did we start with this? Honestly.
Okay. Before, are you going to talk about the album or just overall impressions? Because
I was going to talk about overall impression, but I can save it if you want.
Save that for a second. How did you like? Was it the 5 heartbeats, or what is it called?
The Heart Part 5?
The Heart Part 5.
Yes.
Start there, because that was the beginning of the rollout.
Yeah. The Heart Part 5 for me was sick. Like, I loved that. And to me, that brought me back to, like... Because it's been a while. Like you said, we haven't heard Kendrick in a minute. So I needed that refresher of, like, what Kendrick sounds like. You know? I needed that refresher for myself, because it had been a minute. and I was with it, man. I rocked with it. What did you think?
Let me get some too. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
I got onto Kendrick in between albums.
Okay. Which one? Damn and like...
Damn was the one that put me on, and then like I started really appreciating Kendrick after Damn.
Okay.
So I've been really appreciating Kendrick in between albums.
So have you gone back? You listened to Damn and then went backwards, or?
At times, but like truthfully, not enough to say like I really fuck with Section 80 or any of it.
So that was, for me, it was, Section 80 was where I really got introduced to Kendrick.
Yeah.
And, like, saw him here in Toronto. I think it was Cool House or whatever, when he performed, or Sound Academy. So for me, it was from then. And then Pimp a Butterfly was my favorite album of his. Damn, I did not really like as much.
Really? I really did like Damn. Yeah. That one really, and I think we talked about this years ago. That was when I'm like, okay, he's using beats that are palatable to me. I also was never really... I don't think people are really in tune with, like, West Coast rap the way that they might say that they fuck with it.
Right.
Because there's a lot of big name people from the West Coast.
Yeah.
Where it's very easy for you to say, yo, I fuck with the West Coast.
Right.
And you say, I like Snoop Dogg, I like Nate Dogg, I like Tupac.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much more to it than that.
Right.
I got into the sound of the West Coast time in, being with Coco as well.
For sure.
And especially with where the regard where she holds Kendrick up to.
Yeah.
So I got an appreciation for the sound before I could even really truthfully say like I fuck with Kendrick.
Okay.
And then
that's important.
We both stumbled upon Baby Keem. Then we loved Baby Keem, and then we started hearing Kendrick pop up there.
Yeah.
So it's been a journey for me with Kendrick, and I do love that because it's not like to me music is very like you hear it, you like it, you hear it, you don't, and that's it. I liked how I came around to Kendrick. Like if I could talk about like my most interesting relationship that I have with an artist as far as their music, probably Kendrick.
Really?
Probably Kendrick. Okay. Because like I absolutely didn't like if you rolled the tape at my life, I probably said some like absolutely unfair, ignorant things about Kendrick Lamar back in the day.
No, if I think back to it and like
probably.
I go back to like uni days,
probably
you were never never rated Kendrick as
zero,
like, one of those top guys at the time. So that's fair. That's fair.
So I heard The Heart Part 5.
Yeah.
I saw the music video. That's how I heard it.
Okay. I actually still haven't seen the video. I know. I don't watch music videos, man. We can talk about that. I don't watch music.
Can you just play this in the background? The Heart Part 5. It's on YouTube right now. But.
I feel like you go everywhere enough to watch it at this point.
Yeah, it'll be on silent, just in the background. We talk about it, but like I think if you see the visuals for what we're talking about, it's kind of cool because.
Shout out to Malik in the building.
Hello. No, I was saying I feel like Patrick at this point goes out of his way not to watch music videos because he has like a hard stance to saying that they're not that. but it's like yo, because the last time we spoke about it, and I saw, and this is we haven't spoke about this, but I saw you on Twitter talking about it.
Yeah, we just.
I'm like, yo, Patrick, like.
Watch the video.
Watch the fucking video. I'm like, yo, he keeps talking about how he doesn't watch music videos, like, because you're not watching them.
I have no reason. I just don't.
I don't go out of my way to watch them.
I know, and that's fair. Yeah. But I feel like I haven't watched this music video, but if it's Kendrick, if it's the same people that make him and Schoolboy Q's music videos, then I'm assuming it's going to be fire.
For sure. Like,
Kendrick's one of those while we have our deep dive, because it's perfect. The Heart Part 5. And you've heard the verses and whatever, 100%. And how he's like talking about Nipsey, he's talking about okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I heard that I saw that music video, and like,
so I saw the visuals, like I saw the snippets of.
So you saw the transformation.
I didn't watch
so I was watching it. It's funny because it's almost like it almost feels like a shroom trip. Because you're like looking at Kendrick and you're like, wait, that's not
different.
Yeah, he looks different, but I'm on shrooms and I don't know how different this guy looks.
Yeah.
So this started and I was like, okay, and the Marvin Gaye sample. If you love me, what did he say? If you love me, you want me. I just hope you love me too, or something like that. I love that.
I didn't even take in that was Marvin Gaye. I should have booked
Expensive.
that.
The beat was very Marvin Gaye. You heard,
Yeah.
super expensive.
Yeah.
So this, to me, I was like, okay, he's being serious. Like, he's been talking
100%,
breezy for a minute.
100%.
And then I saw the album came out.
Yeah.
I saw the track list. I was in Miami. I saved it for the beach, but I did see the track list.
I still haven't listened.
The track list was really interesting because I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting.
Yeah,
I really don't.
I had no expectations.
I really don't know.
This album,
I really don't know what I was expecting, but I definitely expected Baby Keem.
Okay.
There was one Baby Keem credit, but he also produced N95 with Boy Wonder.
Yeah. And
you can hear his vocals on that one too.
Yep.
He's in the music video.
But he's not. He doesn't show up on the.
No, and that's fine because that's a Kendrick type move. Kendrick does it all the time. Kodak Black was random, but it wasn't that random to me.
Right.
Because I was like, Kodak is good for like hooks sometimes.
Yeah.
He's good. He like depending.
There's a sweet spot in it.
There's a pocket that
one,
he can sometimes hit, and you're like, Kodak deserves to be here.
Yeah.
Not like in life.
What do you mean? Yo, that's wild.
Everybody deserves to be here. Look at OJ. Look at OJ Kendrick.
That one is like,
it's scary.
Holy crap.
So and then there was a couple other people on that album.
Yeah,
there just was
well.
who. Oh yeah, word. Who else is on that album? Let me go look quick. Ghostface Killer on there. That was crazy.
I think Blast. I think
Blast was on there.
Oh my gosh, she's a singer. She's gonna be on the tour with him too. Sampha's on there too as well.
Amanda Reifer, Taylor Page, Summer Walker.
Yeah, Summer Walker's on there.
Sam Dew, Tana Leone.
Yeah, so Beth she's gonna be on the tour with him as well with Baby Keem.
So like it was and I hate that unless you look at the desktop, you don't really get what's disc 1 and disc 2.
That's the thing. So
I didn't know this was a double disc.
No, so everyone's like,
so I consumed it incorrectly already.
I listened to the whole thing from yeah. That's how I did it too. And then my girl messaged me. Ashley's like, oh yeah, like, what did you think of disc 1 and disc 2? I'm like, wait, what? I just listened to the whole thing.
You're saying
I gotta listen to it again.
On Spotify, they don't have it.
No,
they do on Spotify, but not on the phone version. Exactly. When I'm looking at the desktop now, I see disc 1 and disc 2.
Exactly.
It's a huge miss.
It's a huge miss. It
doesn't even make any sense.
It's a huge miss. And then now I have to go back and re-listen to the album with that distinct.
It's different.
Notion. It's different. Like my whole interpretation of my first listen to the album is like, what the hell?
Do it again.
What the hell? So like my first impression, like how do I? You only get a first impression once. So how do I go back and like, you know what I mean? So it threw me off. I was not happy about that. But yeah, can we talk about the album? Like what we think, what we liked?
Yeah. So okay, I liked it. I still honestly, it just like. Kendrick, I feel like you have to judge so differently from a rapper. It doesn't feel like rap. It feels like he's like an artist. He's doing like spoken word almost in some things. He's painting a picture. He's like telling you things with lots of layers.
Yeah.
There's mad messages, and it's not as like simple as like saying, "Yo, I listened to the Future album and it was a bop."
Yeah, because Kendrick's not like
it's
I don't
not
think
necessarily a bop.
Exactly, this
album's
album's not making a bop.
No.
You know what I mean? And that's where I had to put my mind at too. And it was hard because like not having Kendrick's music for 5 years?
Yeah,
2017 I think was damn. I wanted a bop. But then I had to realize that listen, I'm probably not going to get that from him. Just given how much time's happened, what he's been through, what he's talking about. So for me, I'm not gonna say I was disappointed. Actually, no, I'll come out and say it. I was disappointed. Because I felt like while the album in itself is good in terms of the quality and the production and the content, but like I still wanted a bop. I wanted a bop or two. I wanted like
I was about to say, so you're missing a bop. I felt like I would have got that. I felt like honestly, I was expecting like one of the craziest summer bops between him and Baby Keem being on this thing.
Yeah.
And even the Baby Keem songs that he was on or whatever, they were great.
Yeah.
They just weren't a bop, and you don't get it here.
Turn me up. It's on?
Yeah, you
What's on now?
It
wasn't on before.
I mean, you weren't here.
No, but when I was talking before, I
turned it
myself.
up because you were yelling. You were loud, so I turned it up.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now.
Science. Bitch.
Okay. As somebody who hasn't listened to the album, I don't want to compare.
Right.
Because I think. Also, I've never fully been like a Kendrick fan through and through, but I did really like Damn. I will say that is crazy. Brother. And I also don't want to compare, but.
It's not like Damn.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm not expecting it to be anything like Damn, but I will say, I guess, because like if you do enjoy an artist, you kind of enjoy them every step of the way.
Yes.
So I will say, do you enjoy what Kendrick has brought this time around?
I enjoy it. I think I need to consume it a lot more. That's the thing. Like this doesn't feel like you listen to it once. It's just
you can't.
It's a different album.
If you had to
it's
put
a different album, and I don't think that I've caped for Kendrick Lamar too much in the past for this not to be a very honest opinion.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like you have to listen to this album a couple times. You have to listen to it.
You do.
Even if you're not listening to it often or a lot. In the right settings, like by yourself, loud,
introspective.
Hear the lyrics.
Yeah.
Okay,
you don't hear the lyrics.
Yeah,
they're not hearing the album.
You're missing it.
So Patrick looked different when you were saying that. Patrick, how do you feel about Kendrick bringing this? Like, how do you feel about Kendrick in this? This is his next act.
I feel like this is his 444. If I'm being honest with you, like I just feel it's like he is being very vulnerable and just laying out like. How he's grown and just how he's changed his mentality and thinking about certain things in life, and it's good, but it's just not what I was expecting. So for me,
which is also fair.
Yeah. So for me, it's like, I don't want to say I shouldn't be disappointed because like you said, I should be along for the journey. I'm a fan of his, but I think maybe I just wanted a little bit more of that sort of Damn experience. And I got more of maybe
something different.
It was something different. I don't think you can compare it to any of his.
I can't really compare it to anything.
I don't know if you guys brought this up or even know about this, but I saw Tyler the Creator speaking about when people when they talk about like, oh my artist, I want my artist to go back to how it used to be. I miss the old Kanye, I miss the old Tyler, and Tyler's take on that was basically like. I understand, like, basically people romanticize the time for being what it is, but at the same time, he's like, yo, that time, like, first of all, that's the beautiful thing about music. Yeah. That time exists forever. Mm-hmm. That memory you have attached to that song, keep listening to it, like, basically just, like, accept it and enjoy it as such. Mm. And then, like, because things, it's not always going to be the same, so you kind of have to accept that and move on with it. And if you don't, then I feel like you always kind of have that feeling of, oh, I wish you'd get back to it. It's like... But it exists still. Right. But yeah, it is kind of hard because I feel like as fans we romanticize music and it's like, this is who that artist is to me now because that album was so good.
Exactly.
I'm about to get an opinion from a real.
Oh boy.
Real one.
What's the energy about to be on?
Let's see. I don't know how. I hope she's not super busy for us. Because I would be remiss if we didn't do this correctly and have the opinion of Compton.
The opinion of Compton, right?
She's representing the whole Compton.
Hi there. We wanted to talk to Compton.
What you say?
We wanted to talk to Compton.
Oh, you already know I'm in the building. What's up, West Coast? We out here. Compton, what's that?
Jeez.
Kendrick album.
Hope y'all listen to the Kendrick album. That's fire. The best album that's come out this year.
Damn.
Hope y'all heard that. We're banging. CPT. Period.
Damn. Okay.
So as I was saying, Kendrick album.
Yeah.
We were saying that like people could not have expected this. What are you, like? I feel like it's just different from everything he's done. Just like creatively, it's like a part of creative evolution. Do you agree with that? And what are your impressions as a Compton native?
I think that he's always had an evolution. So like, if you are a true blue Kendrick fan from like Section 80, then you know that there's always been a consistency within like what he's talking about and how he's rapping. But there's also an evolution to it because hopefully no one stays the same, right? Hopefully we all evolve every time we're dropping a new piece. So that's what I feel. I feel like I expected greatness, but I didn't know what to expect, and I think that's consistent for Kendrick.
So you were 100% content and happy with this album?
Well, you weren't Patrick. I can It's giving hater, Patrick.
I'm just asking a question, yo.
Yeah, but it was the tone. It was the tone.
I know. I hear you. My bad on the tone.
I'm happy with it.
Okay.
I'm okay with things being unexpected.
That's fair.
As long as it's a bop.
So that's okay. So I'm not being a hater, but that's where I was coming from. Like, as someone who's listened to Kendrick, like you said, from Section 80, I felt like I was missing a couple more bops on this album, personally. Like, the album's good. I just wish I got more bops.
What? And what do you mean by bop? What is a bop to you, Mr.
Like a bang it in the car club thing,
like not
or
even
something
club
like that,
thing, but just like.
Oh, you want a club?
No. I'm not saying like club thing, but like.
Give me a Kendrick bop.
So like, if I play like All Right, like that song gets me hyped. You know what I mean? If I want like that kind of energy, or even, even Die Hard, which is completely different type of energy, but I could listen to that. I could have done with at least a couple more songs like that. You know?
You wanted something up-tempo that was chanty.
Yeah. I like when Kendrick does chanty.
Because that's very commercial, and that's the one that's gonna sell, and that's the one that everybody, universally will be the one.
Yeah.
That is like, yes, I love that song, but I also think what makes it a bop for me, all right, is not the chanty, it's the content, what he's talking about. I'm like, this fucking might be gonna be all right.
Yeah, no, it's true.
And that's for me, so it's the lyrical content always for me with Kendrick.
Yeah.
I don't like to place too much expectations on his greatness because he's always surprised me, and it's always been something else, and I've always loved it.
Okay.
So that's where I'm coming from. Also, Kendrick's last album was how many years ago? This man has 2 kids. He's married.
Yeah.
You're not talking about the same thing that you were talking about.
I know. Patrick's talking about going to sleep at 9.
That's what I'm saying.
I hate y'all.
A part of your evolution is your experience in life and
100%.
what's happening with you currently. And this man is a married man that's having different experiences at a different level, and now he's also got kids to him.
Yeah.
So the lyrical content is going to be different. He's not going to give you a banger in the club. I don't think he was ever trying to do that.
No, hell no.
No,
not ever.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's my take on it, Patrick.
Wow. Why you shooting at me?
No, we needed a Compton take. Also, just before we go, I also wanted to ask what your experience is like being downtown without me.
First of all, I hate everything, okay? Because I wish that you were here and I wish that I was there, so it's a lot. It's a lot for me. Let's be honest.
Oh boy.
But I'm having a fantastic time. I'm with my homegirl Joanne. We killing it.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She got this Catherine's background. She hold it down.
Hey.
And, shout out to Let's Make It and this woman, Catherine. It's been a beautiful experience, and it's not being downtown. It's being around Black women that are doing their fucking thing. And that are trying to bring you into the fold. So
Talk
I
about
could be
it.
literally anywhere, and it would have been a vibe. But it's also sexy. So
Hey.
it's been lovely.
Talk about it. Wicked.
it.
Can't wait to be down there.
Yeah. And last question: when can we expect you home tonight?
Dog, this guy is a pop. As she sips wine or whatever that is.
Okay, bye, babe. Cheers, babe.
Yo, did you tell them that you thought I was gonna leave you and hang out with your friend because I made a joke or no?
Oh no, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you should tell that story. That was crazy.
I'll literally tell that story right after this.
Y'all are wild. I love it.
Cheers, baby.
Okay, cheers. I love you.
Love you.
I love all of you guys.
I love you too.
Wait, did Malik say he loves me or no?
No, he left.
He left. I said it on behalf.
Fucking asshole. You better tell me to tell me. Send me a text message or something. I'm not gonna feel it.
All right, bye, baby.
Bye, guys.
Later.
That's so funny. So the story she's talking about.
Oh boy, here we go.
She was downtown and like she really wanted me to come down.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, this was my day off with Self. This is the one
You
I
actually meant Self.
I was by myself. And I was like, no, we was just in South Beach for like 7 days. I don't want to go and get drinks. No, not that.
That's what you're saying.
I was like, I don't want to buy.
No, for sure.
And
we
we
need detox.
We wanted West Indian food because they had none.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get some. I said, yeah, maybe I would come downtown and take you downtown, and then I'd come home early.
Right.
Maybe we'd figure something out, but I didn't end up doing that.
Right.
So she's like, so you're not going to come down? I'm like, no. And she's like, all right, fine. I hit up Rob in the DM. We're going for drinks. LOL. I'm going to be home late. I'm like,
Yo.
and I took that literally and I went off.
No.
And she's like, I was joking. Why would I ever message your boy and go out with your boy?
Damn, you
I was like,
feels.
you're right. I thought that, yeah, I did think that was weird. That's why I went off. I believed you.
Shit. You went Marvin's room. You went like deep, like emo.
I'm just saying it could get better.
Damn. Did she have a good time?
Yeah. I mean, she didn't go out. She didn't go out. She was joking. She came home. It was a late night like this. Yeah. Fuck. So yeah, we got our Kendrick takes.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Fuck, I feel like we didn't even get to anything that we had in the back. Or you feel like you've been adding things?
I've been some freestyling. We've been adding things. You know what I mean? We here, man.
Is there anything we missed? Because I'd like to get to that next.
No, we talked about like music, right? So
yes.
There was a topic you brought up.
Yes.
Dinner rap music.
Huh?
Dinner rap?
Dinner rap music?
Yeah.
I brought that up.
It was on here. Is that not a thing? We can
talk about it.
We can bring it back. I don't know. We can bring it back.
Oh, you don't know anything beyond the words dinner rap music? No, I don't either. I have no idea. All right, no what context. Dinner rap music
That's what happens
means.
when we take a couple weeks off.
Okay, I have a couple things. You could choose one.
All right.
I've got Bob Cousy.
Oh, jeez.
I've got Savannah James.
Oh, boy.
I've got Vince Staples.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Chet Hanks.
Oh, man.
And then I've also got Young Thug, Gunna, and a Rico case.
We got a mixed bag. I feel like we can get a couple of these.
There's so many. We'll probably get two of these. Yeah.
Let's talk to Rico, man.
Yeah. So this shit, they're really trying to end Atlanta hip hop as we know it.
Yeah, man.
That shit's wild.
It's crazy, bro. What's happening?
So yeah, they like YSL and a bunch of other quote unquote gangs or whatever was arrested. They got rid of a lot of these people off the street, and that also included Young Thug and Gunna. I heard that they even questioned James Harden while he was playing in the Miami series. Yeah, they called him for questioning during the Miami series.
Whoa.
So yeah, that's.
Is that why he played like shit?
Nah, he was playing like shit against the Raptors. It was way before the Rico.
Hey.
So yeah, this is what's happening. It sounds like they've got a lot of evidence. When you say Rico, it just sounds like they've collected a lot of evidence over a period of time. Yeah. They've been doing. It's been over a 10-year span. Like some of the things that they've got like Young Thug or Gunna for includes like large quantities of weed or whatever for rapper use or something like that. First off, it's weed. Shut the fuck up.
It sounds like they made it into a Rico.
That's it.
Because like a Rico,
they conveniently made it into a Rico.
If you don't know much about Rico and how lawmakers use that, I encourage you to dive deeper into that. But it means like they can basically take like if I had a network of like drug trafficking people underneath me, Shaquille, and then I also committed some or had people commit some violent crimes, and then Patrick is my business partner, it doesn't matter the extent of how involved he is, he can be swept up into this Rico in some way.
It's all, they say it's all connected.
Yeah.
It's all part of the organization.
They also use some of their song lyrics,
which is crazy. Because we talked about this with Bobby.
So and specifically on the song, like the song lyrics part, I have like Metro Boomin went off.
Yeah. I saw.
And
that.
I didn't read all of it, but I like to go through it because he was speaking a lot of sense. Using song lyrics to indict niggas is a lame as fuck. Okay, sorry. Abbreviations when you're reading is weird.
Yeah.
Using song lyrics to indict niggas is lame as fuck and a joke. These the same lyrics that have made billions for these corporations over the past decade. I'm waiting to see who gonna step up and who gonna use those same resources now that the coin has turned. I've seen firsthand thousands of black people and their families' lives change for the better over the past 10 years, and now they are trying to cut the head off the snake because they see how much bigger it gets every year. YSL is not a gang and never been a gang, fool. YSL is a registered LLC and has provided countless jobs and opportunities for underprivileged black people and really just all people caught because that's how big Thug Heart is.
Right.
Or y'all gonna turn the other way and leave niggas how Interscope did Pac in 95?
Ooh.
And all you bitch ass niggas trying to play devil's advocate behind a keyboard, keep your police ass on that side. All y'all niggas worse than the DA.
Damn.
They get terrified every time an iconic black leader emerges with so much influence, respect, power, and appeal. So they're gonna throw some bullshit charges together to lock him up and slow the movement down. Look at American history. It's been a pattern for 100+ years. These brothers need love, support, and prayers right now, not jokes, criticism, or opinions, which is a lot of what we've been getting.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, my good
It's
sir?
wild, man, because, like, I had to read into this as well, and I was like, yo, I've never, until this week, I never heard about anything with these guys connected to any of these charges. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, sure, stuff's come up, but, like, it never seemed like it was that big. Like, it was tied to, like, a Rico case or whatever. So, and the fact that they're using lyrics, like, to Metro Boomin's point, where were these charges before? Where was all this stuff happening when, you know, like he said, these companies are making millions and billions of dollars off of their songs and profiting off of the music that they're putting out? But now it's like, okay, yeah, we're going to use these lyrics against you. It's like, no, you can't do that.
No,
you know what I mean?
It's the idea of, like, even just allowing alleged crime to exist, to happen over the span of 10 years.
Yeah. You sit
and then
there and
now
let it
you're
happen.
gonna be like, all right.
Okay.
And I get it. You got to have a flawless case or whatever. But, like, if you guys are so bad, why let it happen?
Exactly. Why let it happen? Why let them be on the streets? Why let that stuff? Why let them travel?
I've heard a couple things, and there's just, like, so many things out there that it's hard to know what's real and what's not. Yeah. I just know it don't sound good.
Yeah.
I just know it don't sound good, and I really do hope. And you know, I saw what one of these lawyers on Instagram. I can't remember his name, but he was saying how important it is for these guys to get bail. If they don't get bail, it won't look good going forward.
They already didn't. I think was it Gunna, Young Thug? One of them got denied bail already, if I'm not mistaken. Someone got denied something, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's not a good. It's not a good look already. Like, it's gonna be, someone's going away for a while. The way it looks right now is like, they're going away for a while.
Yeah, that's just too, like, really. That's really too bad.
Yeah, it's you know what's crazy is, like, I heard about this stuff after watching an episode of Snowfall.
What,
and,
Rico?
like, not even just Rico, but, like, it was, I forget the episode. So spoiler warning in case you haven't watched yet, but whatever. Basically, someone was rapping about, like, someone of the projects was rapping about
when Jerome was listening.
And I was like, shit, if you think about it, though, this is what rap's been, though, right? Like, storytelling of what's really happening in the hood.
In Snowball, you were seeing it from the other side because you knew the street niggas.
Exactly. You know what I mean? But this is all rap music is. This is what music is. It's storytelling, right? So for them to turn around and use those lyrics against these artists, to me, is just ridiculous at the end of the day. Like,
it's convenient.
It's just like, really? You know what I mean? It's like, yo, do you use, when someone publishes a book, do you use those words in the book against them? Do you put them up in jail and charge them with Rico? Like, I just don't understand. Like, the fact that they're using the lyrics, to me, is what really bugs me about this whole thing.
Yeah.
It's convenient.
Yeah. So I don't really have much to say until we kind of wait and see and hope for the best. But I just really hope that they don't end up getting swept up in that, because I know they're doing a lot for their community. They're doing a lot for people. It was just like not too long ago that Young Thug and Gunna both paid, like, for a lot of people's bail at Fulton County. Yeah. Now they're in Fulton County right now looking for bail. So it's
crazy.
Yeah, I hope that they get out at some point.
They're entrepreneurs putting people up with jobs.
Yeah.
Realistically.
That's it.
Shit. Do we want to hate on a white guy?
Let's talk about it.
So I don't know if you saw you saw on ESPN.
Yeah, it was on First Take.
And I don't know who that other white guy is. That's not my JJ Redick. But
Not your J Redick. That ain't much.
But that white guy, he was definitely from Fox News, and I love that JJ Redick made that comparison. I'm not sure if it was this argument or not.
That's amazing.
But he basically was like, "Yo, you're basically Fox News."
Yeah.
The way that you talk about these guys.
Talking about Mad Dog. That's his name. That's his.
He seems like he doesn't know shit about shit.
Yeah.
And so he basically, like, that guy was saying Bob Cousy is like literally one of the best players of basketball ever.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody has seen Bob Cousy play basketball, but Patrick is better than Bob Cousy.
Wait.
2022 Shaq, fresh off a day of all Zoom calls.
Yeah.
Better than Bob Cousy in his prime.
Damn.
And JJ said basically the same thing.
Yeah.
He's like, Wilt Chamberlain, no. Bob Cousy's playing against plumbers and firemen.
Yup.
And you're telling me he's the best, one of the best point guards of all time?
Ridiculous.
No, he's one of the first point guards of all time.
Exactly.
He is one of the first point guards.
Just because you first don't mean you best.
Which is also great.
Good for you.
Right?
You started.
You started something.
We saw you dribble the ball, and I said, okay, that's cool, but like if you use your fingertips, you get a little bit more accuracy where you're gonna put the ball instead of the flat palm, Cousy.
Instead of a loose dribble, you got a tight dribble, man. Tight handle.
Guess what? Bob Cousy, clap back.
Jeez.
Guess what?
Clap back. We go. Sorry.
Guess what? Patrick.
Yeah.
Didn't know that Bob Cousy was still alive.
That's a real thing.
I was like, oh shit, this nigga's still alive.
He brought it up. He's like,
woke up Bob Cousy. He's having a Twitter.
They had to tap on the frost. They had to defrost him, bro.
He's like, wake up at 5:30 for first take, no problem. My alarm's at 4. No, old I am.
It's at my 5 p.m., you idiots.
This is what Bob Cousy had to say in response to JJ, I play basketball professionally and not against plumbers and firemen, Redick.
People with less talent will always try to make a name for themselves by criticism.
He's so spicy. Yo, is Bob Cousy saying that he is better than JJ Redick?
Is he about to challenge him?
Because let's make this white against white. White on white crime is real.
Hold on.
Is Bob Cousy saying he's a better point guard than JJ Redick is a shooter?
Whoa.
Wild.
JJ Redick is a better everything than Bob Cousy ever was.
Whoa.
Give me JJ Redick in the 50s right now.
I'll tell you. What? Dude be lighting them up. They call it witchcraft. The way he'd be shooting the ball. What?
That was 4 seconds of spice. He has like 2 minutes of takes. This 90,000-year-old guy. Here we go.
Criticizing other people and hopefully getting some attention and perhaps increasing their credibility. So when you respond to something like this,
so he's basically saying
He has no
this
idea
young man is just looking to create tabloid headlines to put his name against my legendary
He
name.
has no idea who he is. That is amazing.
How old is this man?
I know. I had to look
Is that
it
what you
up.
do?
Yeah. He's 93.
Whoa, he's actually
That's a pretty good clapback for a 93-year-old man. That's a very, very good clapback for a 93-year-old man.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out Bob Cousy one time.
This guy played in the 50s, bro. Like, from 50 to 63.
And the thing is JJ Redick didn't just say this statement like how I did. He actually backed up with stats. He's like, when did Bob Cousy shoot 39% from the field or something like that? And I was like, probably never.
He's a low percentage. They're all low percentage.
They were low percentage, yeah.
They're all low percentage.
20% was probably great.
Oh, hold on. Did we look at his stats?
I'm watching Winning Time.
They weren't shooting.
Basketball was bad.
You want me to look at his stats, bro?
Please, thank you. Pull it up.
Oh, man. Okay, his career. Oh, this is wild. His career field goal percentage, 37.5.
Jesus.
37. What is that? Threes?
No, that's just field goal percentage.
That's like hitting a two-point.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. His his points, his career points per game is 18.4.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Wait, so then what are we really talking
Wilt Chamberlain and Bob Cousy are not even
Wait, hold on. I can name one random person off the top of my head in the mid-2000s that had a better career than Bob Cousy. And why do we talk about Bob Cousy like this?
Smush
then?
Parker is better than Bob
Ricky
Cousy.
Davis.
Ricky Davis.
Darius Miles, I'll give him that.
Darius Sangaila.
Okay, so yo, I had to look up JJ Redick because okay,
JJ Redick's astronomically better than Bob Cousy.
his field goal percentage is 44.7 for his career.
But look at his threes.
Yeah,
Because Bob Cousy knew nothing about
They
that.
didn't even have a
They
3-point
didn't
line.
have that.
Exactly. That's our point.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Bob.
JJ Redick's hitting shots Bob Cousy legitimately never thought
He
of.
never thought of exactly.
So he...
And then Bob Cousy's like, who's this young scrub trying to make a name for himself?
His name's been made, Bob.
I want to know who told Bob, because Bob definitely don't have Twitter.
Yo, no, imagine.
His great-grandson was like,
That's
hey, yo, great-grandpa, they try to say you trash.
Hey,
And
yo,
then-
Pop.
But if I'm Bob Cousy's great-grandson,
Yeah.
I'm dying of laughter while I'm telling him. I'm like, yo, Grandpa Pop. Yo, Grandpa Pop. Yo, you ever heard of JJ Redick? No.
No. Yeah.
He said you trash and you only played.
He said, yo, trash.
He said you suck.
He said, you suck.
And then he just recorded this and he's like, well, people are just trying to make a name for themselves.
Great.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay,
Bob
stay with
Cousy.
basketball. Next
Yeah.
family.
Oh, boy.
I don't want to go too far because I want Bronny to have a good prom. I don't mean anything bad by it, but this
Let the
picture
kid
was
have fun.
this picture, Miss Savannah.
Oh, she knew what she was doing.
So if you don't know,
Similar picture.
I know. So this looks like an Aaliyah picture with like
This is Aaliyah vibes.
maybe Aaliyah was on the same shit with whoever.
Damn. Which one of
I
y'all?
looked through my prom picture.
Yeah,
Which one of
I
y'all
hope
took
it
Snow
wasn't
White?
me.
I was like, which one of y'all took Snow White? Who was it?
Wow.
Well, all of us.
Oh,
unfortunately.
damn.
It was just prom.
My prom date was Armenian Italian. I don't know about you.
Mine was Italian and it was just a prom date.
I like the.
My prom date's my roommate.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey.
Shout out Alex. What's up?
And Kadeem can't say shit. He's like, I dated mine heavily.
Oh, man.
So Savannah James, LeBron's wife, posted the prom pics of Bronny James, LeBron James Jr.'s
Yep.
prom photos. He was with a nice looking lady who is of the blonde variety. And in the set of pictures that she posted on Instagram, there's one, and you need to go and see this picture for yourself if you haven't. It's a picture where Zuri, their youngest daughter, or their young daughter, is in focus, looking at the camera directly while Bronny and his white prom date is having a great time.
She's not pleased.
Not like her face is just like,
Damn, nigga.
and it I don't know. That's what
It
it's,
looks like she wasn't briefed on what was going on.
Yeah, she
It's
was
like
not
she
consulted.
showed up and she's like, wait, that's her?
That's her. That's who we taking?
What has been Daddy preaching this whole time?
Yo, I saw.
Dads talk about something different. I don't know
I
what
saw a
this is.
caption. It was like, LeBron, I thought you were activist. I was like, oh, don't do that to Bronny.
So, these are all funny. I think that, and do you agree with a picture like this?
yeah.
That shit is black mom as fuck. She wasn't being petty. She wasn't being nasty.
Yeah.
But she got her point
She got
off.
her point across. Yeah, she got her point across.
She got her daughter to do it too.
Yep.
Say, look how cute Zuri is. She's still trying to grasp what's
Yep.
going on here. And everybody else is like, yeah,
Yeah.
us too.
Us too. Yeah. They gonna talk about this at Sunday dinner.
I honestly, honest to God, hope he had a good prom, and I hope nothing but the best for him and his date. I think they're actually dating.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did a little creeping. You got to do a little journalism. You know, I saw it posted. Then I went to
For
her
those who
page.
don't know,
Yeah.
And for those who don't know,
Do the Googles.
I did my Googles, and Bronny's all over her comments. Every
Ooh.
picture, all of them.
pinned.
Eyes or like hearts or like.
You know when a nigga just gets something brand new?
Yeah.
Damn. This you?
Yeah, you're like,
This me?
yeah. Or you'd be like,
Damn.
can I get your number? LOL.
But
But I'm right beside you though.
Why do we do that? Why do we do that? Why do we
But I'm right beside you though.
I mean, at one point, yeah, I'm sure I did that.
Yeah,
but
definitely
Thank
did that.
God, I don't
Damn.
care.
Yeah.
The less you care, the better.
I'm sorry, I just wanted a Frosty.
Nope, Bronny did.
No, he got his frosty. He got his frosty.
Sweet told Zuri. I'm sorry, I just wanted a Frosty.
Zuri's like, I like Frosties.
Kids. Yo, go back to.
Do we want?
Let's talk Chet.
Okay.
Chet now.
All right, Chet's back.
Let's go, my guy.
Do you want the Joker clip or this patois clip? Because he's making claims, and I don't know what the Joker clip's about.
I don't know what the Joker clip's about.
Let's
either,
start
but I'm
there.
down.
Let's start there. Chet's going bald. I'm with it. Join us.
It's gonna be white supremacists.
You know what I mean? I'm like a joker.
You like the Do I look like a guy with a plan?
He's shirtless in the interview, and this black lady doesn't look at all enthused by him. But here we go.
Yeah. I'm like a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do if I got it.
Oh, he's just acting out the Joker.
Yeah, he's just acting as a Joker.
Okay, what else?
It's
Batman, you can beat me. My father.
Did they just give him a bump and say,
I think
Joker?
You should just do patois.
Yeah.
Was a drinker.
And a fiend.
Yeah. R.I.P. Heath. Go. They tried to kill my wife.
Did he just go?
Why Denzel? Yeah. He's just trying with the things.
Denzel. Shout out John David Washington.
What is so
Like
random?
black people when you do like that.
Not at all.
No, you feel like it's an honor. You're honoring them.
No, I don't feel like I'm doing anything. I feel like I'm just doing an impression.
Just being Chester Marlon Hanks.
Live in the flesh.
He's a menace. He is the Joker. The clips at the beginning, or the impression at the beginning,
He's amazing.
made more sense.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing. Honestly, he's actually a good actor.
He doesn't bother me, and where did you see him act? Are you thinking about the other Hanks that was in Dexter? Because that guy's a great actor.
No.
He's also in
The whole
Fargo,
family
and he
can
kills
act.
it.
The whole family can act. But no, Chet's actually, he's been in some random shows. Like, you'll see him if you watch Atlanta.
What, like
you might
Rookie
see him in
Blue?
Atlanta.
This new season?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
You said Chet is in Atlanta?
I'm
know what?
not telling
Shut
you what
up.
episode.
I don't wanna hear about it.
Just watch it. Just
I
watch it.
want it to just happen.
Just happen.
I'm sure he serves Childish Gambino's purpose.
The scene ended and he's like, that's perfect.
Yeah, now leave.
Now leave.
Now get your white ass out of here. I love being black because you can say shit like that and it's not wrong.
It's fine. No.
Yeah, because what's the worst that could happen?
Nothing. I have no power to be
It
racist.
starts here.
I have no power.
It starts here and
You
ends
have no
here.
power here. That's a Star Wars reference for you idiots.
Damn.
Anyways,
Damn.
here comes another Chet clip about
so
him
good.
claiming to
This is
inspire
actually
a
so
generation
funny. I
to
love
speak
it.
patois.
I love it.
So you introduced the world to your
Same
Jamaican
lady.
accent on
Oh,
the
yeah.
red carpet of the 2019 Golden Globes.
that's pre-COVID.
Big up the whole island, massive, it's that boy Chet and that.
So much work.
Do you feel like you inspired a generation of boys, white boys particularly, to speak in patois?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I think I did kind of make the patois accent more like a little more
Accent.
trending, I guess. I think I was like, I mean, like aside from like Jamaican culture itself and Caribbean culture itself, which is obviously
Aside from it?
vibrant, I was like the first person to like kind of like get in the conversation.
What?
All right, let's talk about people that aren't.
No. All right. This is the first time you guys have seen this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I've seen
Oh,
it.
it gets worse. He was like, oh, this
Wait,
is.
dude, the best part is how he used the word aside to just an entire culture. aside
aside
from the
from what
whole
they had,
culture.
yeah,
Yeah, you know,
going on
aside from
forever.
that, but like,
You know, they've been
I
doing this
did
for
my
a while,
thing,
but like,
yeah.
you know, I did it once and I think that was enough.
Like of just recent times.
Can I say some patois words to you? Tell me what you think. Small up yourself.
Huh?
You know what small up yourself means in patois?
Smile or
Small up yourself.
Smile.
Small.
What? Do you even speak patois?
They also had a disclaimer that apologized to the Jamaican community, which was great.
They did?
Yeah.
I mean, not really.
Not really?
I was like the first person to have the conversation. I just know a couple things, couple 2-3 things, you know what I mean? Couple 2-3 things.
What does that mean to you?
You can't really put it in words.
Well,
It's
it's
beyond.
literally
It's
words.
beyond. It's beyond words. You can't put it in.
Bomboclat is
It can't be contained.
Wow.
It's bigger than that.
Chet Hanks, these words are beyond words.
It's crazy.
I know.
I love it.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, I mean, she did her point. Like, the point was proven. He's ignorant. He's also dumb enough for me to laugh at, and I enjoyed this.
Yeah, I love her interviews. You gotta watch more of her stuff.
Who is she? Ziwe?
Yeah, it's complete. She has one with Charlemagne. It's like all
Gay?
like yeah.
I saw the one with Charlemagne too. I saw a clip from it.
Was it really good?
Yeah, she gets in deep with some
she
Charlemagne
sounds
stuff.
hard, then. I want
She's from what I've seen.
I gotta
Anyways,
watch her shit then,
I'm not gonna
for sure
say
then.
I know everything about her, but from what I have seen on social media, she does have some pretty interesting interviews, and it's edited in a very interesting way.
Yeah, the editing is crazy, and it's
Yeah.
like to me, like it's all like not to me, but it's all satirical as well, right?
Yeah.
Like the way it's
She knows what she's doing.
She knows what she's doing. Yeah. But shout out to Chet.
Yeah.
Did we really just watch 5 seconds of the Bob Cousy thing and move on?
Yeah, we did.
15. Oh, that's all we played? 15 seconds out of 1 minute and 45 seconds.
We heard enough. We heard enough, Bob.
Is there any more
Bob,
spice?
we heard enough.
You play into their hands. I won't do that, but I will defend the firemen and the plumbers.
I think we're good now.
Yeah. No, but I really want to know what he's going to say about how good the firemen and the plumbers were. Because he's about to say, listen, they fought fires and they plumbed, but they
really
could put
hard,
the ball in the hole.
Listen,
hey,
with the best of them.
These guys here.
They were really out here guarding Wilt Chamberlain.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That guy dump shot it a lot. It was a cheat move. They changed the game to allow a cheat move with all these athletic blacks. And it's whoa! He's 93. Never mind.
The game used to be so much easier.
The game got way too dark for my liking. And then David Stern sold us all out.
David Stern. He wasn't even.
He started like the 70s or something.
You're right. He's in Winning Time. You gotta watch it.
Yeah,
I actually want to hear him
let's hear
defend.
the rest of
I just
Bob
need to at least hear him defend the firemen,
the plumbers.
That he referenced, and I'll just give you a few of their names of these firemen that I played with
This is
and
9/11?
during those years.
Stop.
How about Bill Russell, the aforementioned, not too bad a player. Wilt Chamberlain.
He's using all the black people. Scapegoats.
What was it?
He's naming all the shiny names to.
Remember Wilt Chamberlain?
Yeah, we do. We do.
Wilt Chamberlain did not fight fire.
He was not a fireman. He was not a plumber.
No, but his point is.
No, I know.
His point is that everybody at that time must have been a friend. Well, how about all these other talented blacks?
Didn't he say that he was like? Wasn't he like talking about how Wilt Chamberlain is a completely different comparison to Bob Cousy?
Yeah, he was.
So why? Yeah. So why is he saying?
He was 93.
Yeah, you're right.
I guess he must have fought fires as well, but in any event.
No, Wilt Chamberlain did not fight fires.
No, that's what he's saying.
Yeah, but that he's missed a couple points.
Yeah.
Why are we listening to this?
Because he's 93.
He's 93, man.
And his name's Bob Cousy.
Let him just have his. Hey.
He's not even the logo, and you need to watch Winning Time again because
they talk about
watching Jerry West in that show.
Yeah,
I learned so much about him.
Did you hear what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had to say about Winning Time? Though?
He was such a dick. Because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was as big of a dick as he probably was.
But he also said that basically to sum it up, is just the show was flat. Like all the characters were flat. Everybody was one dimensional. So you saw one part of every character.
Of course. I
But yeah, I
That's
guess
TV.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is also really old. So.
Have you seen him in Dancing with the Stars? That's one of the funniest videos you'll ever see.
what?
He's a dancer.
Bro.
Oh my god.
I need you to react on this podcast.
What the hell? What season? How have I missed this? I saw a freaking what's his name? Iman Shumpert.
Oh no. Don't this is no Iman Shumpert. Look at Kareem.
The cha-cha slide?
Oh yeah.
There's no sound.
Oh, you want to hear it?
Oh, he's dancing. Sign, seal, deliver?
Oh,
Of course they give him a basketball.
Oh, skyhook. He still got it.
That was not a skyhook. What the hell?
Oh my god, I've never seen a pylon.
What the hell?
I've never seen a pylon so big.
Oh my. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I'm telling you guys all need to see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar dance with
this
the stars.
man's stiff as a
So
board.
this is what I'm saying.
Does he know how to have fun?
No. I've seen him in Dave.
He's in Dave.
Oh, you need to see
I need to
Kareem
watch
Abdul-Jabbar in Dave.
Damn.
He's
Dave.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He interviews Dave.
What the hell?
He because Dave has a song
Yeah.
called Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He finds it on YouTube. That's the intro of the episode, and Dave's like, "Kareem Abdul-Jabbar wants to talk to you. What the hell?"
What the-
And it goes crazy.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I don't know. That's all I got, man. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is on Dancing with the Stars, and if
Alright.
you haven't seen it, you gotta enjoy it. That shit is hilarious. I enjoyed this episode. It's been a long
Dude,
time.
before we go though,
Yes,
I gotta get this off my chest.
go for it.
Because we're talking basketball. It's a perfect time to say, welcome to Scarborough, J. Cole. Cheese!
Come on.
Dumb? You stupid? Are you dumb? Let's
Shooting
go.
stars.
I completely
idiots.
forgot about it.
Jeez, Cole World
Yeah.
on the ends
Yeah.
with the
Shout out
man
to
there?
Jamal Ujiri or Masai Magloire.
Hey,
Jamal Abdul-Jabbar. My brain broke.
what? Jeez, oh, it's gonna be crazy.
That's going to be interesting, regardless of what happened. Just having
Facts.
his name attached to Scarborough, I think, is really cool.
100%.
How many points?
It's
How
for
many
the league,
points?
like
How many points per game?
5.
How many games
Five.
is he playing?
2,
I'm saying
3 games.
3 games.
3
One-
games,
2 points.
2 points a game.
6 points per game. He's gonna do better than that other league.
Fair.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's been putting. It looks like he's been trying
He's been trying to
harder.
put
Wait,
in
hold
work.
on. We're discounting a lot of Toronto men playing in this
That's what I
league.
mean.
I know.
Don't
Well, we're
give
really
a
fucking
fuck.
good.
They're gonna
I'm
go
gonna-
And they don't give a
I
fuck
would love to
about
see
J.
a man be
Cole.
like, "Yo,
Go
fuck you,
at
J.
him.
Cole. I want to see you, my
Someone's
squad
gonna
of
slap the
legends."
floor around J. Cole and it's over.
It's done. It's done. Yo, the man might get robbed still. That might get
All I'm
really
saying,
bad.
where do they play their games?
They're like Pan Am Center.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Yo,
in the
local.
ends.
Yo, dog, military
right
trail
in the
Morningside,
middle.
bro.
Wow, they wasn't joking about
gonna
it
have
being
J.
right by
Cole
military
Bro,
trail.
they're in the
You know, J. Cole and Military Trail. I think that's crazy.
That's crazy. Like imagine 2022. This legends.
Okay, so if we're gonna talk about like winning time and how they had like the celebrities courtside,
Yeah.
what Scarborough celebrities are we gonna see courtside? I was hoping
Myself?
to see Sticks.
Sticks.
Straight up.
You already know.
I saw Sticks tweet something about how the Scarborough economy is going up. I'm like, how big do you think Scarborough is? Like, it's affecting the
Scarborough
city.
would have had to have been like struggling
Yeah, struggling.
for J. Cole to come and save it.
Yeah, facts, yo.
Like, oh shit, price of roti's gone up.
Yo, you mean Oxtail's like $18, guy?
J. Cole plays out here. What you mean?
Guys, pay attention because that might happen.
Yo, shit, for real. For real.
As soon as
Patties at the very least.
The
are going up.
no,
the moment
man.
that J. Cole says that he just landed, flew to Roti Hut
sorry.
to see what
Mona's.
Auntie had planned it.
Yeah, planned it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
flew to see if Auntie had
Auntie had
planted.
Yeah.
Jeez, I love it. Yo,
$15.
It's gonna be crazy though. Tickets already
He
sold
just
out.
had
Like,
his
you
first
can't get
drill
them.
song. He already with the UK flow. He already man them.
You already know.
You
It's
already
about to
learned
be-
the word.
It's about to be
I will say before we sign out on this, as somebody who was never really a J. Cole fan growing up,
Yeah.
seeing his growth in every which direction as an artist and as just a person, I think has been really cool to watch. From
100%.
21 Savage
Yep.
to Scarborough Shooting Stars to the drill music to just basketball. Him like fully like accepting basketball in his life. Been really cool. Yeah, this guy's fucking sick, dog. Who's that? Yeah, let's ride this guy.
For real though, and even the stuff with like Dreamville and like bringing all these other artists on and everything like that, like I love it.
I feel like he actively, and not like he's doing it on purpose, but he's probably just who he's always been, but he's actively worked against what a lot of quote unquote J. Cole fans were trying to drive as we were younger. Shaquille could speak to this. He knows what I mean. Everybody's
Sleepy
like,
Mans. I gave you the tickets. I don't go to concerts with
This man
pillows and
said
blankets. I go to concerts to mosh
Matt
out.
said pillows and blankets. That never happened. Never seen that. I've been at almost every.
Up all night. I don't know why that was always.
I don't know
song
why
that
you
was
like dropped it down
sleepy.
like how many different BPMs, but whatever, it's fine. We here now. We here now.
I got range.
we are here now.
The man's in the ends.
We've all grown.
Summer 22 is about to be crazy.
Of course, as always, this podcast is brought to you and powered by Shea Moisture Men. Go to Shea Moisture Men CA is the Instagram handle. Please do follow. We're not joking. Real things that go on over there. Yeah, they'll make sure that your whole face, your whole body, and everything is moisturized and looking sheeny, shiny, moisturized.
Less up.
My boy.
The world generous speaking.
Yes. Patrick Dennis Jr. on everything. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
And I guarantee you we'll be back next week.
Chop like Shak. You waste you.
I'm gonna be popping up on Military Trail soon. Hopefully Jamal Ujiri's gonna have the duck off and we'll be at the place called Supreme Bar.
Yeah, man.
We'll have it'll be a cold world over there.